What's going on? Welcome back to Trending Stocks. Today we're going to talk to you about Hologram. I want to go over some of the data points, break it down on what just came out from the company itself, and go over everything else you need to know. But first, make sure to hit that thumbs up, and with that, let's get right to it. So Hologram is down 6.47%. $1.28 the low, $1.41 the high. They did actually put out news this morning. Clearly you haven't seen any pump or anything, so the market doesn't necessarily like it all that much, but it is this right here. So MicroCloud Hologram announced its plan to purchase derivatives on Bitcoin or digital currency related securities of up to 200 million. So I want to break this down. A couple of things to take note. They actually do say that they have cash reserves of roughly 257 million based on their last earnings and what they essentially burn through from operations. You can kind of see right here, roughly last quarter was 8.4 million. So logically, what they've done with issuances through the notes, short-term notes, I put them at max, like 240. I don't know how they're getting 257. So that's definitely new information. And this is in the form of news, so they can't be lying about this. So 257 is kind of better than I anticipated. But a couple of things. When a company even announces that they're going to be doing a buyback, there's no guarantee. So this is just them saying, hey, we are planning on doing it. There's nothing definitive about this. But essentially, there's good and bad things about this. We've seen MicroStrategy. Well, I guess they're rebranding it just to Strategy or whatever the new name is. But it's definitely worked out very favorably for them. This just came out as well. Cathie Wood does predict a huge surge in Bitcoin, roughly 3,800%, and that's by 2030. So if that does come to fruition, then yeah, Hologram would definitely stand to benefit. But like I said, there's no guarantee of this. To me, as soon as I saw this is them doing another pivot operationally just to piggyback off of hype. So we already do know that they essentially were a kind of a tech company with no actual patents that they did own themselves, and then they pivoted to more of an application, then they pivoted to quantum, and now they're doing this. So they might be doing all the businesses, and maybe they actually do through their subsidiaries, they're able to do all of that and more. But to me, this just seems too much of a fugazi. They, on the positive note, at least they're giving us some updates as far as how much cash that they do have and what they're actually doing with a good about 60% of their cash, or closer to like 70. But still, in my opinion, I think you need to see something concrete coming from the company saying that they did actually purchase it. And then even in that regard, you really need to hope that Bitcoin does hold its value, or whatever digital currency related securities that they do pick holds their value. If not, then you're just going to see the stock price and all that cash that they have done a lot with just go poof. And like I stated, essentially they are fighting against dilution. So all of those notes, there's a huge amount of dilution attached to all of them. So they need to make roughly around probably at least a very bare minimum, like 60% off of this investment just to offset some of the recent dilution. So I think all in all, it's an interesting type of idea. I always give like credit when credit is due. They definitely are a lot more active now, so that's kind of a good thing. This PR, very simple. They don't overly complicate things. They might drag it on a little bit, but I think you can kind of get the grasp of it. And I think the more important thing is that they actually do give information. Like I said, the cash, 257 million is new information. So that's definitely a good thing. So let me know your viewpoint on this. As far as shorts, they are increasing 182,000 shares. 28.41% of the free floats being shorted, works out to be 5.81 million shares. So as I've mentioned, if you do feel that dilution is happening behind the scenes, this number right here might be incorrect, because that's just a formula and all the other fun jazz. Based on the options, you're seeing most 50% of all the actual transactions done today bearish in nature. So people aren't really buying this recent news. Maybe they wanted better things to do with that potential 200 plus million that they were going to be allocating towards Bitcoin. Maybe they wanted that focused on quantum or some other business model. I'm not really sure. But of the call options that are being purchased, you see a consensus for it to be around that $2 range, and bears are anticipating for it to be sub 2. So 2 is clearly a very strong pivot. So let me know your viewpoint on this. Like I've stated in the past, I'm not here to get you guys to buy, sell, or whatever. I'm just kind of stating the facts and how I feel the market is interpreting, for instance, the news. And you can always go back to a lot of my videos. I've been 100% on point with hologram, not just over the last year, because over the last 1 year it is down 99.62%, but I've been accurately predicting the reverse stock split prior to it even being announced, many things. So you can always go look at my other videos and whatever else. So let me know your thoughts on hologram. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe. I always greatly appreciate that. If you are looking for buy signals though, pop over to my Patreon to get buy signals on stocks, options, and crypto. Many of them have been absolutely on point and bangers. Definitely worthwhile to pop over there and take a look. With all that, appreciate all of you watching.